Alright guys, so we're finally back again with two more Subarus to the collection. Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, but me and my girlfriend ended up buying two more Subarus projects that hopefully we're gonna convince her to keep the white car so we can match white blob eye because we haven't finished this thing yet. And then now you guys can finally see her IS. It is clean and it's manual. Can't get any better than that. The only thing done to it is some Fortunato coilovers. As you guys can see, it's manual. But anyways, I've been waiting on some parts for the Subi. I did end up getting all the arms off, which was a pain in the ass. This bolt I did get out, but I did not end up just buying two more new ones, just because the other one did not want to come out. We are painting these brackets pink because my girlfriend wants to. So the stance blob is still in progression. We're still working on it, but made a little detour with cars. I am going to be fixing this one and probably just selling it, and we're going to be double swapping this one because we have everything for it, including like the bulk harness and everything like that. So that'll be a future video right there, and then hopefully we can convince Elisa to keep it. So anyways, we got the truck and trailer over there with a ton more parts still. I got two transmissions on the trailer still, and then I got a bed full of parts. But anyways, what we're doing today too is, so this hood is going to go on this car, and I have a spare hood that I'm going to put on here because I did end up getting my scoopless hood scoop right here, so that's going to be going on the Subi with the hood stack. But anyways, we're gonna get the rest of this truck unloaded real quick, and then I'll dig into this car some more and same with that car, so I can kind of show you guys more about it because it's kind of cool. Super clean too. This thing's pristine, no rust anywhere. Pinch welds are perfect. Interior is just full of parts. So yeah, let me finish unloading the truck and trailer and we'll start working on some stuff. Alright, so the trailer is now back in the original spot, which is good. Still gotta unload the transmissions off it, but that's for another time right now. But here's like the rest of the parts. Just a bunch of shit. Stock downpipe, stock catback, nice hood. So this hood is gonna go on this car with no hood scoop. And I'm gonna take that hood scoop and put it on this car because I'm gonna sell this hood scoop. And then that white hood with that white hood scoop is gonna go on this car because this car is gonna be a double X, if that makes sense. Because this car came with double X transmission, double X motor right here, double X wiring harness, and everything you need to convert an Impreza to a double X. So it'll be an Impreza double X. Well, it'll be a double X with Impreza insurance basically. So super cheap, and there'll be lots of videos going on how to swap an Impreza to a double X. So it's really not that bad, it's just a lot of work, but once you've done it once, it's pretty easy. Alright, we got the truck all unloaded, and then we got the silver hood on here now. Now all I gotta do is take this hood scoop off and then put the scoopless scoop on. Put that hood scoop on here then, since this hood scoop I'm gonna sell. I got the double X hood, the white one, on the wagon, and man, it looks good. It's gonna look good. But here is the bulkhead harness with the ignition, ECU, cluster, everything from an 06 double X that's gonna go in here. I even have the dash, everything. I mean, everything you need to swap and press over is here. We're working on 3 projects at once, And then, but yeah, the main priority is parting these parts out in the meantime, and then finishing the white blob so that thing can get out of the way and then drive. This subframe has to go in, this blob, and then this shelf right here is all my rear parts that need to go in the blob. The axles, all the control arms, trailing arms and whatnot. I got paint right there so she can paint those little brackets like she wants to. But yeah, we're busy right now. We got one more trip from Miami to here with her stuff, and then everything that she has is gonna be here, so we can kind of settle down and clean and organize, and then get rolling on cars. So it's kind of cool having 3 Subis here already. 4. I forget I have a bug. I'm excited to get rolling. So this video is kind of everywhere, so just kind of updating. But yeah, we're gonna get back rolling. All right, guys, we are back. Another day. All the cars are getting torn apart right now. Just going through parts, shit like that. Getting the subframe ready to go in this car. Right now, I'm working on getting outer tie rod, lower ball joint off the control arm, so I could drop the whole subframe in one. So I can put that subframe with my 2015 STI steering rack in, with the STI control arms. Got the U-frame off. I'm gonna clean this up and put it back on. I got the brackets that she wanted pink, getting painted right now, so we're getting things done. So this car is gonna be getting assembled soon. I want to get all the parts together, that way I can assemble everything in one day, like even the new rotors and pads, because these rotors are cooked. I also got the ground out. You guys haven't seen this thing in a minute, but it hasn't changed much. Basically just been routing it as it is. I gotta do a bunch of maintenance on it. Probably gonna end up doing a new clutch, and then when some downtime comes around, when I'm not working on projects or whatever, I'm gonna modify it some more. Probably get different wheels, and then just do some changes, some colors. Like the calipers are like red. Gonna get rid of that shit because red with blue is not a good look. Maybe do some white calipers and then polish some stuff, and then basically just clean it up some more because it's just been getting abused. As you can see, the back tire is pretty flat. Not flat, but low in tread. So new tire, I need to get a new tire, but I want to get it like fatty, you know. So a lot of things to do, a lot of projects going on. It's hard to pick up the camera sometimes when you just want to work and enjoy the cars themselves, so bear with me a little bit. But yeah, now we're kind of getting back into working on cars again after moving, so I'm excited. So I'm gonna keep cooking on this, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so I ended up taking the radiator out because I'm just gonna pull the whole power steering lines and rack all together while I drop the subframe. But right now everything is disconnected. Tie rods are all disconnected. Ball joints are. So all I have left is the 2 bolts right here and right here to drop the subframe. Control arm bolts are out, so everything will drop in one piece, which hopefully will go good. I got the motor jacked up with a jack on the header, so that's gonna stay right where that is. And then I have another jack for the subframe, so when I get all the bolts off, I can lower it down slow. Because the motor mounts are through here, obviously, and then obviously we have to worry about nothing else getting caught. It's out, easy as that. Now I'm just gonna be reversing it. I'm gonna put this one in right now without the control arms, so that way I can take the jack away so my motor's not hanging up. This is the original steering rack too, so it was kind of sloppy. So having like the nice new one in, the 2015 STI, it's gonna make a huge difference. But I'm gonna be putting this in the same way I took this one out. All right, guys. As you can see, the new one is in with the nice STI steering rack with the longer tie rods as well. So this is gonna help us out a ton with cambering in the car. It's gonna help push out the bottom of the wheel so we can tilt it a little more, so we can get better fitment and we don't cause binding issues or any of that bullshit. So yeah, we're looking good. I have not hooked up the steering shaft yet, so there is no steering yet. And then for the U-frame, I am gonna put this back on because I want to scrape through this first before I end up taking it off. As you can see, the oil pan is about level with the subframe right now. So if I scrape through this and I start running into oil pan issues, then I gotta raise the motor. And raising a motor on an EJ is really not hard. All you basically need is like an extended rod with some spacers. So it's really not hard. It's just a pain in the ass to do because you gotta lift the motor, pop the motor mounts off, and then shit like that. But yeah, we're starting to cook on this thing. The new power steering is in. I'm excited to feel the new STI steering rack compared to the old shitty 05 WX, which was leaking. And inner and outer tie rods were shot. So yeah, I'm gonna get the stuff put back together, put the steering back together, toss the other tie rods on, and then get the STI control arms on. And then the front end is pretty much done besides actually camering it. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna get the front end all put back together. I'm gonna get the new radiator in, and then alrighty, we got the new radiator in, and man, does it look good. Everything's hooked up. Our new hose actually clears our power steering finally. We don't have issues with the upper radiator hose rubbing on the power steering, which is a pretty common thing on all the hoses on these Subarus, which kind of sucks because when it wears through them, then it fucking just like explodes full of coolant. So I'm going to tear out this subframe right here to put this one in so I can take these control arms. And look at what I noticed right here. Look at this. Check this out. That wheel bearing is cooked. That wheel bearing is cooked. Just like that. That subframe's out. I'm gonna get that one off to the side, put that one in real quick, and then we're probably gonna call it a night. It's getting dark out and I got a lot of shit to clean up. Gotta love Florida. It's beautiful out right now. So I'm gonna get that swapped out real quick and then get the new one in, get that dragged over and clean up. But anyways, we're gonna keep going on the car tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.